We're back with another episode of the greatest sitcom known to man, My Life. I'm officially famous. I'm too famous for everyone. Everybody who was in my life before is irrelevant. I'm going to be chilling with some A-list celebrities, some content creators, some musicians, the whole nine yards. Billionaires, we're going to get Elon Musk on this show because that's how high I've reached. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm very surprised I'm saying this. But I am doing a reaction video. Somebody reacted to my content. And so this is going to be kind of like Inception, me reacting to someone reacting to me. I know that's a little confusing. I also don't fully... Okay. I know that that's a little confusing. I don't fully understand what's going on. I'm very surprised that somebody would react. But let's just hear what he has to say. He reacted to 3 of my videos, but I'm going to try to only do 2. And I'm going to try to keep this video under 20 minutes. I can't make any promises, but this video is definitely going to be longer than most of my videos. But we're going to be reacting to I Quit My Job and my reaction to the H3H3 iDubbbz' content comp on H3H3.
You're getting the Dreamcast guy territory already.
I'm free. I am now a former rice scooper. I'm gonna add it to my resume. I have all the skills. I can carry the economy because I am free from Kava Steak Mez or Kava Mez, Kava Grill. I'm not gonna lie, I filed taxes for this place, but I don't even know the name of the business. So, sorry about that.
Shit. See, now I've worked at a lot of places and I can't remember all the places I worked, but if you just quit the place, what do you mean?
Quitting was... I still don't know the name of Kava Steak Mez. I think it's called Kava... the thing is, you don't need to know the name of a place to work there. This was an experience I'm not going to forget because typically when you quit, you give them 2 weeks, bing, bang, boom, they take you off the schedule. Not this guy. This guy was like, you can get out, bye, this, we're done, no more. This is a place of work. You can leave. You quit.
Pickle! Jesus Christ. Fucking finally got you 2 in here at the same time, hopefully. Pickle. It's that nigga Tyree. That's my son Pickle. Jesus Christ.
Off guard because...
How's it going, Pickle?
I still don't know the name of Kava Steak Mez. I think it's called Kava... because you don't need to know the name of a place to work there.
It's been a long time. Yeah, I'm not still moving. I'm in a fucking... I think I told you, right? Yeah, I'm in the fucking Red Roof Inn. And we chilling. We big chilling with this fucking egghead ass motherfucker over here, bruh. Dog, this motherfucker is stupid, but I still don't know if his life is real or not. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Don't get me wrong. I'm also trying to figure out whether or not my life is real or not. Who knows? That might be a lifelong journey for me to figure out whether or not this is AI generated or if we're in some kind of simulation. I wanted to finish my week out because I actually didn't hate this place. I actually kind of had some pride. Even though there was some shame,
That's a rice
I had some
scooper?
pride in what I did. I had some pride when I scooped. When I did boom, 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 boom. When I scooped rice, I was proud of what I was doing. And now it's behind me. Now I've quit and now I've joined the wonderful world of unemployment. It's time for... I'm also trying to figure out whether or not my life is real or not. Who knows? That might be a lifelong journey for me to figure out whether or not this is AI generated or if we're in some kind of simulation.
Why would you do that? I had to take you seriously because I don't know if your world is real or not. But why would you ever do that? Like you just said you don't hate the place, so why would you just quit? You missed it a lot when you were out. I did miss a lot. I missed a whole lot, and I'm mad about it. And that's what we're not missing that fucking June fucking showcase. That fucking Xbox One. Yeah, we're not missing that one. But yeah, you should never leave a job without having something lined up. And I hope to God, I really hope to God you're not about to tell me that you're about to make YouTube your primary mode of money. Because you are not near that level, my guy. Please don't tell me that.
For me to scam. I am going to make YouTube my primary income, my mode of money. This is me becoming an influencer off 200 subscribers. Now, some of you guys who've been watching for a while know I'm going to be interning at a place in Austin. But for people who don't know, because I forget that there's so many new viewers, that yes, I quit my job because in Austin, I'm going to be working somewhere else. And then I'm just taking these 6 weeks in between to kind of transition from one to another. I have some money saved up, even though in the I quit my job video, I said I had no money. Because can't a boy be a dramatic? Can't I just do things for dramatic effect? But yes, I do have some money saved up. I actually have a semblance of a plan of me going to New York and then coming back and then going to Austin. It's not as random. I live a very below average, very normal, mundane, middle of the road life. The government, collect checks, you know, because Elon Musk is out here firing everyone, but I'm going to be contributing to the fraud and just keeping the cycle going. I think that now that I'm free, hallelujah, I'm free. That is how I feel about quitting Kava. I feel like just a brand new man. I think this was the first job I actually somewhat enjoyed, and I guess, yeah, obviously if it paid more, but the problem is, and I ain't gonna lie, your boy got some weak knees. You know, I got that, you know, your boy got his ankles broken back in middle school, you know, because I always got crossed up playing basketball, because that's what I was doing back in the day, playing basketball, and my ankles were always getting broken, because...
I think, Tyree, you're on the same mind. You got some weak knees. I was thinking, dog, you might want to get some knee pads. And they said you got crossed the fuck up. It's like, bro. I could totally do it.
Yo, I'm laughing too, man. Man, yeah, middle school was a rough time, man. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, let's see what he has to say. Oh my gosh.
See him getting crossed the fuck up. 100%. Look good, look like that blur. That blur is his vision on the basketball court all the time because he's always going down. My ankle. No, you need to. My leg. Weak as this yet knee head boy.
You know, that would always cross me up, and I also knew my time was coming to an end with this job because the thing is, I hate to admit it, but I can't stand for long periods of time. I really can't. I just don't have it in me. And I'm weak. This is natural selection saying, nope.
I can totally understand not being able to stand for long periods of time. I can't either. I'm tall. Tall people, I got tall people problems, like joint problems, right? But instead of being a bitch and, you know, crying about it, I pace instead. Like, I walk around back and forth in circles so my legs can, like, be, you know, not so much pressure on them. Or I'll lean on one and then lean on the other, you know, depending on where I'm at. But, like, dog, I can empathize with you, but you're also a little bitch. You need to know that. So I gotta make that money. And make the money somehow.
Okay, fine. You've got a point. The thing is, my ankle also gets inflamed, but, you know, your boy, fine, I'm being a little, you know, this video is also gonna have swearing. I don't know if I'm gonna bleep him out. I don't know. I might not. Who knows how I edit this? I know.
Well, I mean, he ain't got a job no more. He might want to start an OnlyFans. Who knows?
My ancestors ran lions. They outran lions and killed them. And I can't even stand for it.
I knew he was African. Not because of the face or because of the eyebrows, but because of the fucking name.
That is how weak I am. I am a subhuman species.
Whoa.
That would put all the African, the whole continent of Africa is ashamed of this one because they produce a specimen like me that can't even stand for 8 hours. And I think that...
Let the host do it.
What? Okay, come on. I could... OnlyFans, you know, I can do every profession. I am the economy. I'm right, like this chapter is over. I was telling my manager, oh, maybe I could come back in a few months, and she's like, oh, you're just gonna use us? So I was like, what, use you? I get maybe, but isn't it like, aren't we using each other? You squeeze labor out of me, I squeeze. I don't know what I'm doing with this gesture. That was a weird gesture.
That cringe was hard. Oh my god. Holy shit. First of all,
my manager, oh, maybe I could come back in a few months, and she's like, oh, you're just gonna use us? So I was like,
well, first of all, I'm completely sure that was a joke. Because ain't no way she letting your ass back in nowhere. She's just being playful with you. I am 100% sure of that.
what, use you? Okay, my manager, she loved me. They both loved me. Well, 2 out of the 3 loved. The third guy that told me to get out, yeah, I ain't coming. I ain't welcome back. But, you know, these things happen. These things happen. I get, maybe, but isn't it like, aren't we using each other? You squeeze labor out of me, I squeeze, I don't know.
Squeeze labor out of you. I mean, I can understand what you're saying if, like, you're a hard worker like me. But if all you do is scoop rice, and I cannot even pretend to believe you can't be replaced.
What I'm doing.
You can be replaced with a machine. You understand that, right?
This gesture, that was a weird gesture to use. Like, you squeeze labor out of me, I squeeze money out of you. Bing, bang, boom. That's capitalism. That's the beauty of a free market economy. And now that that's over, I'm not gonna lie, I am not gonna. The cringe is strong in this one. The cringe is really, really, really. I'm kind of stuck. I was born this way, you know. Katy Perry, Madonna. I don't even know what song I'm referencing, but I was born this way, and I don't know if I can ever fix it. Okay. Also, I think I'm about to switch to the other video, but let's see if there's anything else before I switch to the other one. Over. Now that I'm on the next chapter, I'm unemployed. I love unemployment. I love it so much.
Unemployment is only fun when you have money. I was unemployed this past summer for a long time, and that was the longest summer of my fucking life. I swear to God it was. That shit's not fun.
No, he's right. You do need to have a plan when you quit your job. You can't just do things willy-nilly, because if they backfire, then you're even more behind than you were when you started. So, you're right. Unemployment is not fun. I remember when I was in grad school, I had I just was so directionless. So, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now we're going to start the next video. This is him on my thing on Content Cop. So, let's see.
Feature of his, because I don't know if his it's so sad. I have to keep up with it now, and it makes you upset. But we're back with this fucking guy. I think I reckoned like 2 days ago, a double feature of his, because I don't know if his life is real or not. But
I don't know if my life is real either. I'm gonna be honest, my brother.
He just put this up today about the fucking iDubbbz H3H3 thing. I'm like, who the fuck? You have an opinion on that? You can't possibly have an opinion on that worth listening to. But, like, I've been listening to this shit all day long from, like, Asmongold, from, like, other people I haven't even watched before. Fucking Big Nigga Diesel Patches fucking did a video on it. Listen, I can't imagine that this guy has anything of substance to say, but I have to see what he says about it. I really have to, because if he's going from scooping rice at some Greek Chipotle to doing, like, commentary shit like this, I need to see what he's about, right? Let's give this man a fair shot. Let's see what he has to say about fucking iDubbbz's Content Cop on fucking H3H3. It should be incredibly enlightening.
Yes, I am a Greek Chipotle rice scooper turned YouTuber. That is exactly the whole point of my channel. That is, but when I say that out loud, that does sound like a mad career change, going from just scooping rice at Chipotle to now making YouTube videos. That's like a complete 180. But it's okay. Donald Trump went from going in debt, bankrupting, to now running the country. We got, people going from making music to going on OnlyFans. Why can't somebody scoop rice and then go on to making, you know, making content? This is for everyone. You don't need a degree for this. You just need an internet connection. 5. The last Content Cop was 7 years ago in 2017. Why did iDubbbz drop a Content Cop? And more importantly, why did he drop it on H3H3? He could have done Jake Paul. He could have done...
I mean, so far, sounds like he did a little bit of research. Okay, good. What was the other thing he said?
Why did he drop it on H3H3?
All right, it's a pretty good setup, right? He's setting it up pretty decently. All right, let's go. 13 seconds, not too bad.
H3. He could have done Jake Paul. He could have done Logan Paul. He could have done David Dobrik. He could have even done Mr. Beast.
Shut up.
Content Cop, Mr. Beast. But you choose H3H3, your former friend. This could have been a phone call, an email, a Zoom call. But nope, you had to publicly blast it on.
You know what? He's not wrong about that. I gotta give it to him. He's not wrong about that. Because, I felt the same way. It's an incredibly personal thing going on between all four of the main four and the other fucking chuckleheads. But he is right, though. It really is something that shouldn't have been. It wasn't even a content cop. Because content cop is about content, not about personal affairs. Right? He made that shit real personal for no fucking reason.
On the internet. I think what I don't understand about this Content Cop is that if you read the comments, you won't even... If I were to read you the comments of this video,
put them up,
and then you were to watch the content, they're so divorced from each other. That's not a good YouTube video. You don't want...
You know what would make a good YouTube video? What would make this a good YouTube video? If you would cut in what you're talking about. Take a screenshot of it. It's really simple. Take a screenshot of it when you're editing. If you do edit, you cut some shit around. Cut some shit into it. What you're talking about. PNP. Right in the corner, right overlay. You'll be totally fine.
People engaging your content. No, he's right. I do need to work on editing, picture in picture. I can't even say, no, my brother Lafayette the 6, Lafayette 6. You're right. I do need to work on editing, and I do need to do some picture in picture, cutting things in. It does add context so that these things aren't so nebulous or theoretical. To completely miss the point of what you're trying to say. Another thing is the like to dislike.
Well, to be fair, that was a long fucking video. That shit was long as fuck. I do not blame anybody for getting lost in the sauce if you're not already intimately involved in what the fuck's been going on the past year or so.
Ratio, which isn't always the best thing, but it has more dislikes than likes. Mm-hmm. And the reason I bring this up is Content Cop was fun, back in the day. I may have, your boy may have watched a few back in the day. I may have participated in that. But people have grown up. People move. People move on with their...
I gotta give it to him again. He's not wrong. A lot of people who used to watch Content Cop who's reacting to this one is like, why is he still fucking doing it? A lot of people have said it moved on from there. Again, you give him another one. I gotta give him another one.
Lives and do other things. And the fact that he did this, the fact that iDubbbz did this, it's weird. There's this phrase I think of when it comes to iDubbbz. Mm-hmm. You either die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain. And that's definitely
to see yourself become the villain, but yes.
What are you doing, mate? Mate, what are you doing with this Content Cop? I didn't even watch the video because I could tell it was dumb. I could tell.
I don't blame you. Especially if you're not intimately involved, who the fuck actually cares? If you're not intimately involved in the main four, I'm not going to go through names because their names are fucking confusing. And the chuckleheads like Hassan and the fucking other one and the Denims bitch. If you're not involved in any of that shit, it doesn't matter to you at all. I promise you it's not. It's going to be boring as fuck.
And yeah, so he's really just saying what I've been saying, that this Content Cop, it was just kind of out of left field. Who knows what the main motivation was? Who knows what iDubbbz was thinking? Maybe declining views, maybe this, maybe that, maybe just, you know, your last hurrah, but there's other ways to do this. You have 7 million subscribers. That's, I actually don't know, 7 million. I think that's larger than like a small country or something. I'm not so sure. But whether or not, it doesn't matter. That means you have a presence on this platform. You don't need to stoop low. You're above that. You could have, because your content cops, you can keep like, because if you had just made it like Lafayette said, about content, I wouldn't have even made this video. And I think I want the main subject of this video to be...
What's interesting about it is the people who are invested in it reacting to it. That's what they're interested in. Like them, like that by itself, like the content cop video and Ethan's reaction to it. Jesus Christ, that's a long shit to get through.
The internet changes, or YouTube, or whatever the environment, ecosystem.
Someone even said in the comments, one of the comments of someone's video, I think it was Deal Patch's video, that all the niggas in the fucking video are reaching 40 years old. As in, like, what the fuck are we doing here, guys? Be mature about this. Like, this, like, what are you talking about?
System, whatever word you want to use.
Mm-hmm.
The content I'm making now, if I might change my mind. I might change my mind next month, but...
I mean, you're doing well so far. I'm not going to hold you. You're doing well. You're a little stiff. You feel a little nervous, but, like, you need some confidence and a little bit of, you know what? You could be going places. Just keep at it. Keep grinding it. You know what? You're not doing too bad.
From now, if I can... Thanks, Lafayette. That's actually a really nice compliment. I'm going to just see where things go. I'm going to keep grinding and, yeah, go from there. I think also, maybe I'll skip to the end. I think I'll skip to the end to see what he says. Thanks for watching this video. If you like, please like and subscribe. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for everyone who's been engaging with the content, liking and commenting.
I'm not going to like, but I'm going to comment. I mean, I'm not going to sub. I'm going to like it. Hold
on. Okay, I think I'm going to cut it there. Yeah, that was interesting. It's interesting to hear an outside perspective now. I'm going to link, he is a Twitch streamer. He also has a YouTube channel. And then I'm going to link the videos, his channel, and then his Twitch stream down below. Thank you, Lafayette, for doing this. You know, I mean, taking time out of your day to just react to my content means so much. So I'm very excited in what you're doing and what you're doing on your Twitch stream and your Twitch channel. Maybe even in the future, I could stream with you or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't know how technology works, but definitely open. You know, we could message each other, whatever works for you, whatever works for me. And yeah, that was kind of. It's just so surreal because I'm very grateful for what I have. So the fact that somebody would react to me was very, like, this, I've just never, because I didn't know. I was like, oh yeah, people do reaction videos when you post content. I forget that this is public. I forget that anyone can watch this. So when some people do react and then react and comment and stuff, it's always surprising. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. My socials will be linked down below and at the end of this video. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.